Hey guys, welcome back. This is Gabe Randall from Gabe's Memory Journey. Today I got into a whole bunny trail, bunny, I can't think of the words right now, um, of Zettelkasten, note taking. I want to put quality information into my memory palace, and I don't know, I don't know how to weed out all the useless information. Um, so I've watched a bunch of videos, and there are people that will have whole walls of like notes from different books, and I think it's all very interesting, but I don't want to have a system that big because what I'm trying to do is put it in my memory palace. I want something small, something achievable. They're not gonna memorize their whole system of notes. I am not gonna memorize any system that big. I want something that's small that I can just be like, okay, this is going to go here in my memory palace and start building off of that. Um, and I'm not really seeing much online about the content of what people put into their memory palaces. So obviously, people do things like memorizing cards or 1,000 digits of pi. Ron White memorized the Constitution. I think that's really cool. Um, but I have a bunch of books that I like to read, and I forget the points. Like as soon as I finish the book, I move on to a different book, and I don't remember any of the things that the previous book mentioned. Um, and to me, that's a problem because I want to retain the information. So, how do I come up with a system where I can read this book and have the quality information to put into my memory palace? And so what I've seen is people using the Zettelkasten um, system, but I want a very simplified version of that. Anthony Metivier has a video that he covers, but he covers a lot of different things, and then it's vague on top of that. Like I want like a this is my shoebox with my notes, and this is how I organize them. That's what I want to see. But that's not what I'm getting, and so I'm gonna have to come up with something on my own, which is fine because it's all part of the journey. Um, but that does make it more difficult at first, at least. So I got into uh, I was watching Zettelkasten videos all day, and I think that the best thing to do is just to start absorbing content, writing down the writing maybe I think on one piece of paper. I think this is probably what I'll do. On I have my journal right here. I'll probably, if I'm reading a book, I'll make notes for each of the pages. I'll go through the notes at the end, and then I'll organize them with, let's see. We'll go through the notes. I'll weed out the ones that I don't think matter, and then I'll combine the the ones that mean the same thing or have the same value. And then I want each note card to have an independent, uh, like it can stand on its own idea of how it applies to whatever I'm learning. So I like to read. I was reading, uh, what's his name? I don't remember, but it was the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. So I want it to maybe not remember all 21 points, but I want to remember the points that go together. Um, so maybe it's talking about raising up leaders, and maybe a separate point is about um, yeah, I don't know, like giving up leadership so that other people can benefit from that. And so the two of those they would combine into one card that would talk about uh, I don't know, the importance of making room for other leaders. And so again, I went all into this because I want to have a quality system to record information and memorize things that are actually useful. So that's just been part of my journey so far. So I wanted to make sure I got that documented. I'd say right now I'm at maybe 40 hours of like watching videos and drawing out memory palaces. I still haven't put anything in any of my memory palaces. Um, and that might be weird to hear, but I wanted to make sure that I had a solid foundation. Um, for I was trying to draw out memory palaces from A to Z. Um, and I've been doing a few memory palaces a day, but I still haven't put any information in those palaces because I didn't have any useful, practical, applicable information that I wanted to put into them. Um, and not all of it's like serious. Like I'll probably put jokes in there too at some point. Um, but I didn't want to be just putting junk in my memory palaces, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.